Sinking fund formula, this method assumes that a sinking fund is established in which funds will accumulate for replacement. This method also says that the total depreciation at any given time is equal to the accumulated amount of the sinking fund. Okay, at that time. Remember, when we talk about this, saan na yun? Ito, di ba? Di ba we call this the sinking fund factor? Tama? Naalala? Okay, sige, pakita natin yan dito. So this is the formulas. So nangyayari, 'di ba may annual depreciation, kaya pababa para sa naka-annuity. Okay? Tapos at a certain time n years, okay, merong total na depreciation d sub n. And then at its end of useful life, this is the depreciation. Sorry, may tanong pala kanina, anong pinagkaiba ng salvage value sa scrap value? Okay. At some point, they are similar. The salvage value could be the scrap value. Okay? But the scrap value cannot be the salvage value. Okay, bakit? Kunyari, sinabi natin na in 10 years, useful siya. Diba? 10 years useful. So, at the end of 10 years, we can call it the scrap value kasi hindi na sa useful after. But we can also say that that's the salvage value at the same time, no? Kasi 10 years mong ginamit. Okay? Let's say 10 years yung useful life niya, pero ginamit mo lang sa ng 8 years. So yung cost dito sa 8 years, this is your salvage value. Yung 10 years pa rin yung scrap. Nagets? Sorry, may nagtanong pala kanina, hindi ko ata nasagot. Bigla lang naalala ko, hindi ko yata na. Okay, naintindihan niyo yung pinagkaiba? So from time to time, if it's a scrap value, pwedeng pwedeng pag-interchange yung dalawa, salvage and scrap. Okay, sagutin natin yung ano ni Gelo mamaya. Awkward, parang pangalan. Yung salvage pwede maging scrap, yung scrap bawal maging salvage. Yes! Ang kaling, nakuha mo. Very good. Okay, so to get the depreciation using the sinking fund formula, so yun pa rin, original minus scrap value divided by the sinking fund factor. Okay, ano ulit yung sinking fund factor? F given A times I in L interest periods. Ano nga ulit yan? 1 plus I CL pa rin po yung pwedeng CL pa din. Basta CL kasi, 'di ba, dinefine natin kanina as scrap. So pag sinabi na salvage value, pwede pa rin siyang CL. Pero kapag dinefine yung scrap value saka salvage value, pero normally hindi naman ganun yung ginagawa. Parang ano ba? We'll cross the bridge when we get there. Okay. Sorry, pag sumasagot ako, nakatingin ako dito sa angle na to kasi nandito yung chat sa area na. Nandito yung camera ko. Okay. Balikan natin yan kapag nariyan na tayo. Sinking fund factor n minus 1 divided by I. Tama? Ganun. So, yun yung value, yun yung, ito yun. Ito yung, tama ba? Pwede bang pakicheck, pa-double check, baka mali ako. Siyempre, alam nyo na, ako'y tao lang, nadadarang at natutokso rin. Okay, and then when we get that accumulated depreciation at a certain time of the year, no, kunin natin yung D. Parang annuity lang, ano. Okay? And then the book value at a certain year end, So, ganun din ulit. Original minus depreciation at year-end or accumulated depreciation. So, that's for equation 4 to 6. Try natin sa example. So sabi dito, a broadcasting corporation purchased an equipment for 53,000 pesos and paid 1,500 for freight and delivery charges to the job site. The equipment has a normal life of 10 years with a trade-in value of 5,000 against the purchase of a new equipment at the end of life. Determine the annual depreciation cost by straight line method and also determine the annual depreciation cost by the sinking fund method. Assume interest of 6.5% compounded annually. Okay. So anong sabi? Bumili daw ng equipment, 53,000 plus delivery, 'di ba? SF, DF, 1,500. Diyan ba si Andre? Nananahimik. Wala, naisip ko lang sa DF. Hello, Andre. And then, sabi niya, ang normal life ng equipment is 10 years. Tapos, after that 10 years, kapag tinrade in mo sa, okay, for a new equipment, ang value niya is 5,000. So, mabebenta mo pa siya ng 5,000 after 10 years. Okay? So, you are asked to determine the annual depreciation cost by straight line method and then the annual depreciation cost by the sinking fund method. Assume interest of 6.5%. Compounded annually. So, how are we going to do this? Let's write the original cost. Okay, anong original cost? 53,000. Okay? Siyempre, sasama natin yung delivery. Gumastos ka din eh. So, your original cost is totaling up to 54,500. Okay? Tapos, ang iyong C sub L, okay, yung amount na mabebenta mo after its useful life is 5,000 pesos. Ano yung useful life in years? 10 years. Okay? So, using the straight line method, SLM, straight line lang malakas. So, mema. Okay. To get the depreciation, C sub O minus C sub L over L. So, that will be 54,500 minus 5,000 divided by 10. What's the depreciation value? 4,950, correct? And then letter B, letter B, letter B, letter B. Sinking fund method, our formula. Depreciation, C sub O minus C sub L divided by the sinking fund factor. Sorry, anong interest? Ilagay na natin. %6.5% as 10 years. Then sinking fund formula, one plus 0.065 raised to 10 minus 1 all over 0.065. Depreciation value or annual depreciation value is 5,000 yan na, baka 500 lang. Ayun pala, sorry. Thank you siya. Yun. Correct, Christy. Did you get the same answer? Or are there any other answers yun? Mas ano ko doon. Baka merong iba, di ba? Pwede namang mali ako. Sir, yung L po ba dapat laging in years? Yes. Kasi yun yung useful years. Di ba? Sabi natin sa slide na yun. Di ba sabi natin dito sa ano, ayun, useful life of property in years. Okay, wala nang ibang sagot? Okay, sige. Let's go to the next example na. Okay na po. Questions about example number 2. Okay. Wala ah. So sa sinking fund po, kunwari yung interest is nangyayari in a monthly basis, then kukunin po ba yung effective interest rate in a yearly basis? Parang ang nangyayari sa sinking fund, sorry, balikan natin. Okay. May annual depreciation ka. Okay? Pero yung depreciation mo, naka-factor in yung interest. 'Di ba? Ang nangyayari, parang separate na depreciation ito, pero equal amounts. Okay, pero kapag dinala mo siya sa isang focal point, iba-iba ang kanyang value kasi kada taon naka-factor in yung interest. Unlike dun sa straight line walang pake sa interest, basta kung ano yung depreciation mo ng year 1, yun din ang depreciation mo ng year 10. Bali sa sinking fund formula or method, kung ano yung depreciation mo ng first year, ibang-iba sa depreciation mo ng 10th year. Kasi naka-factor in yung interest. Okay, sige. Yearly pa rin yung interest nito ah. Kasi kapag hindi binanggit naman na compounded monthly. Pero binanggit naman doon compounded annually. So wala tayong masyadong problema. Okay, let's talk about example number 3. So sabi naman dito, a firm bought an equipment for 56,000 pesos. Other expenses including installation amounted to 4,000. So the equipment is expected to have a life of 16 years with the salvage value 10% of the original cost. Determine the book value at the end of 12 years by straight line method and by the sinking fund method at 12% interest. Sige, sagutin natin yan. Okay? So let's start by solving or determining our original cost. So 56,000 plus 4,000. So we'll total to 60,000 pieces. Okay, next. To solve for the salvage value, scrap value, it will be, sabi doon, 10% of the original cost. So, 10% 0.1 times 60. So, ang ating C sub L ay 6,000. Tapos, ang sabi, useful life in year, 16. Ang hinahanap lang natin is 12. Ang interest ay 12%. Okay? So, let's start with the straight line method. Okay? So, sa straight line method, so, hahanapin natin book value at the end of 12 years, no? So, kunin muna natin yung D. C sub O minus C sub L divided by L. So, sana nagagamayin nyo na. 60,000 minus 6,000 divided by L, which is 16. Answer. 3,375, correct? Okay, next. Tapos, kunin natin yung depreciation at year end. At year 12, no? So, ano yung natin, formula natin? ND. So, 12 times 3,375. Answer. 40,400. Correct. So, to get the book value at C sub N, so what we are going to do is to get the original minus the depreciation at that year. So, the total, the original cost is 60,000 minus 40,500. Therefore, at year 12, the book value of the property or the equipment is just 19,500. Yun na lang yung value niya after 12 years. Laki ng binaba. Yes. Straight line pa yan. Oo, kasi ibig sabihin, each year, pare-parehas yung amount na nagde-depreciate. No? Parang grade lang. Oo. Ano ba yan? Bakit ba ang grade conscious? Wow. Sabi daw yung mga grade conscious daw matatalino. Totoo ba yun? Siguro nung time ko lang yun. Wow. Ngayon, nanggigigil ako sa mga ibang grade conscious. Eh. Sa mga previous kong naging students. Okay lang na maging grade conscious eh. Kaso, di naman conscious sa ugali. Wala, share ko lang. Next, D. Depreciation, annual depreciation, sinking fund method, sinking fund factor. Sabi ko, di ko nasusulat yung formula, pero sulat pa rin natin. $60,000 minus 6,000, then 1 plus 0.12 raised to 16 minus 1 divided by 0.12. Depreciation, general, pa-check ako nung pagpindot mo, baka may mali ka na pindot. 1,263.06. Ay update lang pala kita. Nakausap ko na si Ma'am Kim. Mm. Wala lang, miss ka na daw niya. Miss ka na niya. Joke lang, gawa-gawa ko lang. Sabi niya, si ano ba? Sabi niya, tut, yan, tut, saka tut. Biniblip. May klase kayo mamaya. Ay, masaya yan. Statics, no? Statics sa ngayon.
Sa all bonding.
Ay, alam mo ba siya, meron pa akong kwento sa'yo. Kung hindi ako, di ba, sino ba yung, si Wela nandito ba? Saka si Jonas? Sila kasi, klase ko rin sila susunod. Kung hindi ako natuloy sa klase nyo, Jonas at Wela, ang klase ko dapat yung statics kung nasaan si Sha. Kaso nga, nag-conflict dun sa klase ni Nawela. So, binigay kay Ma'am Kim. So, dapat ako yung teacher mo din sa statics. Sabi ng mga ibang daming kwento niya sa'yo. O, ND, yun na tayong ano dyan. Ay, sorry! Tama naman, hindi pala. Tama. Ay, hindi. D sub n is, ano pala? D, then the singing fun pala to. Wala lang, binanggit ko lang kayo, Wela. Baka masaya kayo dyan. Yung nagpaparamdam eh. Awit sa statics. Saya ng statics, no? Trusses pa more. Magkakaroon kayo ng trust issue. For me. Ito 12 na lang, di pala 16. Kasi depreciation at 16 lang, ay at year 12 lang naman. Answer. Sa gusto mo ba kausapin ko si Ma'am Kim? Pag bagsak ka sa statics, babagsak na lang din kita sa eng-econ. I'm a non-package. Answer. 30,481.60. Joke lang. Ay, hindi pa pala yan. Book value pala hinihingi. Ano ba yan? O, book value. Answer. Huwag masama yun.